From Neural Newscast, this is Buzz, tracking what's trending and why it matters.
Catching you up on the digital pulse, I am Maya Kim.
And I'm Thatcher Collins. This is Buzz, your daily roundup from the Neural Newscast.
Thatcher, it's a heavy morning on the feed. We're seeing a significant escalation in the Middle East that's dominating the global conversation, alongside some massive pop culture milestones.
Exactly, Maya. We have to start with the breaking reports regarding Iran's Natanz nuclear facility. According to AP and Al Jazeera, the facility was hit in an airstrike. This comes amidst reports of United States strikes on Iranian missile sites in the Strait of Hormuz, reportedly using bases in the UK.
The diplomatic response was immediate. Iranian Foreign Minister Syed Abbas Araghchi posted on X stating that Iran will exercise its right to self-defense. He also specifically called out UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer, claiming that the British people don't want part in this conflict and that allowing UK bases to be used for these strikes puts British lives at risk.
The post already has over 40,000 likes. From a strategic perspective, this is a major move. The Strait of Hormuz is a critical choke point for global shipping, and hitting Natanz is a direct strike on the heart of Iran's nuclear infrastructure. The internet is essentially acting as a real-time monitor for what many fear could be a wider regional conflict.
While the world watches that tension, domestic issues here in the United States are taking a very strange, very viral turn. The government funding impasse is still in effect, and it's hitting airport operations hard.
It is. We've seen reports of TSA personnel working without pay, and even food drives being organized for agents at airports like South Bend and Lewiston. But the signal that really blew up this morning came from Elon Musk. He posted on X offering to personally pay the salaries of TSA personnel during this impasse.
Musk's post has already racked up over 8 million views. He phrased it as a way to help Americans whose lives are being negatively affected at airports. Thatcher, from a tech and industry perspective, how is this landing?
It's polarizing, as you'd expect. On one hand, you have figures like those at Fox News amplifying the move, viewing it as a billionaire stepping in where the government has failed. On the other hand, critics are questioning the logistics and the precedent of a private citizen funding a federal agency. It's a classic Musk move, intervening in a massive public crisis with a single post.
It certainly shifts the focus. Speaking of shifts, let's move to something that has brought a lot of joy to the timeline today. If you've been on X or Netflix this morning, you've seen it. BTS is back. All 7 of them.
This is huge for the industry, Maya. This was the Arirang event in Gwanghwamun, streamed exclusively on Netflix. It's the first time RM, Jin, Suga, J-Hope, Jimin, Five, and Jungkook have shared a stage since their military enlistments.
Iconic. The clips are everywhere. Netflix posted several highlights that are just exploding. Over 150,000 views per clip within hours. They performed Hooligan, FYA, and even did their debut track, Body to Body, for the first time ever in this format.
It's a masterclass in global distribution. By partnering with Netflix, they've made a live event in Seoul feel like a global premiere. The hashtag BTS Live on Netflix is currently a top trend, and the sentiment is pure excitement from the army.
It's a reminder of their sheer cultural gravity. And they aren't the only K-pop group making moves. Tomorrow X Together, or TXT, just dropped a dance practice video for their upcoming 2026 MoaCon.
No way. The TTIM video, it's already crossed 100,000 views. These practice videos are more than just behind-the-scenes content now. They're a standard for fans to learn choreography before the actual events. The level of precision in their routines is always a major talking point in the community.
Before we wrap, we have to touch on some sports news that has Arsenal fans very curious. Josh Kroenke, the co-chairman, was spotted in London.
He's there for the Carabao Cup final at Wembley, but the real buzz is about the meetings. He's reportedly talking with Mikel Arteta and Andrea Berta about the summer transfer window. The BBC's Sami Mokbel reported that while Stan Kroenke's attendance isn't confirmed, the presence of the younger Kroenke suggests they are preparing for some serious spending.
It signals a level of commitment that fans have been looking for, especially with a major trophy on the line this weekend. Whether it's high-stakes diplomacy or high-stakes football, the common thread today seems to be influential figures stepping into the spotlight to change the narrative.
Precisely. From Musk to the Kroenkes, the individuals at the top are driving the trends as much as the events themselves.
That is the pulse of the internet today. I'm Maya Kim.
And I'm Thatcher Collins. This has been Buzz.
For more on these stories, head to buzz.neuralnewscast.com. Neural Newscast is AI-assisted, human-reviewed. View our AI transparency policy at neuralnewscast.com. This podcast is for informational purposes only and does not constitute financial, legal, or professional advice.
This has been Buzz on Neural Newscast, tracking what's trending and why it matters.